Have you ever wondered why, despite wearing nice clothes and putting in real effort, something about your appearance still feels off? Almost like there's a tiny detail quietly pulling your entire look downward? The truth is, most women over 50 aren't held back by big, dramatic mistakes. It's the small, subtle things, tiny habits, overlooked choices, and styling patterns that unintentionally cheapen your appearance even when you're trying your best. And the worst part? You often don't notice them until someone points them out. Welcome back to our channel, the place where women embrace elegance, confidence, and timeless style at any age. If you've ever felt frustrated because your outfits look better in your head than they do in real life, or you're tired of feeling like something is aging you or making you look less polished, you're in the right place. Today's video will highlight 10 specific things, some surprisingly common, that instantly make you look less refined, less elevated, and yes, cheaper than you actually are. But here's the good news. Every one of these things is completely fixable. No expensive wardrobe overhaul, no drastic makeover, and no complicated styling rules. Once you know what to avoid, your entire appearance sharpens. You look intentional, elevated, effortlessly classy. By the end of this video, you'll understand exactly which habits to drop, what details matter most, and how to present a version of yourself that feels sophisticated, confident, and beautifully put together. Let's start with the first thing that might be holding you back, something almost every woman has struggled with at some point. Ready? Let's dive in. It's surprising how often women unknowingly sabotage their entire look with one simple mistake: wearing clothes that don't fit. It doesn't matter how beautiful the fabric is, how expensive the brand is, or how trendy the design may be. If the fit is off, the whole outfit instantly looks cheaper. And the tricky part? Most of the time, the problem isn't dramatic. It could be something as small as a shoulder seam that sits too low, a pair of pants that bunches at the crotch, or a top that clings a little too tightly in the wrong places. Ill-fitting clothing sends a silent signal. This wasn't chosen with intention. When something is too tight, it can look like you're forcing the garment to work against your body. When it's too loose, it creates a sloppy, unstructured silhouette. Both extremes cheapen your appearance because they erase the polished, refined lines that make a woman look put together. And after 50, fit becomes even more important. Bodies change, curves shift, and the cuts that used to work effortlessly may no longer flatter you the same way. The solution is not about buying more clothes, it's about choosing smarter. Prioritize structure. Look for pieces that skim your body rather than squeeze or drown it. Don't be afraid of tailoring. Even a small adjustment like hemming pants or bringing in the waist of a blazer can completely transform how elevated you look. When an outfit fits beautifully, everything else, your posture, your confidence, your presence, feels more elevated. A great fit is the foundation of an expensive-looking wardrobe. And once you get this right, every accessory, every color, every layer sits more harmoniously on you. Now that we've covered the importance of fit, let's move into another subtle detail that can instantly cheapen your appearance, even if the rest of your outfit is flawless. One of the quickest ways to make an outfit look cheap, especially for women over 50, is over-accessorizing or relying on overly flashy details. Accessories are supposed to elevate your look, not overpower it. But when there are too many competing elements, or when everything is bold, sparkly, shiny, or oversized, the overall effect can feel chaotic instead of refined. It sends the message that you're trying too hard rather than expressing effortless confidence. The issue isn't with accessories themselves, it's with the balance. A statement necklace can be stunning. Bold earrings can be elegant. A beautiful ring can add personality. But when you combine all three at once, or when every piece is dramatic, you lose the sophistication that comes from restraint. The eye doesn't know where to focus, and the outfit ends up feeling loud rather than luxurious. Flashy elements like glittery fabrics, chunky rhinestones, giant logos, or metallic overload can also cheapen your look. These pieces often photograph poorly, reflect too much light, and create visual noise instead of harmony. After a certain age, refinement matters more than sparkle. Understated choices always look more expensive because they draw attention to you, not the accessories fighting for attention on your body. A great rule to follow is this: choose one hero piece and let everything else support it. If you're wearing bold earrings, keep the necklace minimal. If you have a statement cuff, skip the oversized rings. And when in doubt, choose simplicity. Clean lines, subtle shine, and high-quality finishes always read as polished. Mastering the art of accessorizing is about intention, not quantity. And when you get it right, even the simplest outfit can look incredibly elevated. Now that we've covered accessories, let's look at another detail that quietly diminishes your appearance, even when the rest of your outfit is on point. Few things cheapen your appearance faster than wearing fabrics that look worn out, tired, or poorly maintained. Even if the garment was once beautiful, once the material starts to show signs of age, pilling, fading, stretching, or thinning, it immediately drags your entire outfit down. These little signals communicate neglect, and neglect never looks sophisticated. The truth is, fabric tells a story long before the rest of your outfit does. A sweater covered in pills, a blouse with yellowing around the collar, jeans with saggy knees, or a once black top that has faded into a dull charcoal all broadcast the same message. This item has passed its prime. And while many women keep these pieces because they're comfortable or familiar, comfort should never come at the cost of looking polished. This doesn't mean you need a brand new wardrobe. It simply means being selective and paying attention to the condition of what you already own. Invest in a fabric shaver to remove pilling. Refresh your whites with proper washing methods. Avoid overwashing delicate knits. And most importantly, know when it's time to retire an item gracefully. Sometimes letting go of a worn piece instantly lifts your entire style. Choosing higher quality fabrics also helps prevent this issue from happening too quickly. Natural fibers like cotton, wool, silk, and linen tend to age more gracefully than their synthetic counterparts. They hold structure better, breathe better, and maintain their color longer, giving your outfit an effortlessly expensive feel. Keeping your wardrobe looking fresh isn't about spending more money. It's about caring for what you have and recognizing when something no longer represents your best self. Now that we've addressed fabric condition, let's move into another detail that can instantly cheapen an otherwise beautiful outfit. And it's something many women don't realize is visible. Nothing disrupts an outfit faster or makes it look cheaper than visible underwear lines, exposed bra straps, or undergarments that simply don't work with the clothing you're wearing. These small details might not seem significant, but they instantly take your appearance from polished to careless. And the frustrating part is that it often happens unintentionally. You put on a nice top, a beautiful dress, or a pair of tailored pants, and suddenly the outline of your bra, the texture of your panties, or a strap slipping into view ruins the entire effect. Undergarments are the foundation of your outfit. When they're wrong, everything on top looks wrong. A bra that doesn't support properly can make your clothing fit poorly. Panty lines can create lumps and bumps that weren't there before. A sheer blouse paired with a bright or mismatched bra makes the outfit look thoughtless rather than stylish. And after 50, support and smoothness matter even more because the right undergarments can completely transform how confident and refined you look. The solution is simple but intentional. Choose undergarments with the same care you choose your clothing. Invest in seamless pieces for fitted bottoms. Look for bras that match your skin tone to avoid showing through light fabrics. Make sure straps are adjusted properly so they stay hidden. And don't hesitate to explore options like shapewear, built-in bras, or smoothing camisoles. They're not about changing your body, but enhancing the way your clothing drapes. When your undergarments are invisible and supportive, the entire outfit sits better, moves better, and looks more expensive. It communicates that you pay attention to detail, a quality that always elevates your appearance. Now that we've covered the foundation layer, let's move on to something many women overdo without realizing it. Something right on the face that can make your entire look appear harsh and inexpensive. One of the fastest ways to unintentionally cheapen your appearance, especially after 50, is wearing makeup that's too heavy, too matte, or noticeably cakey. Makeup is meant to enhance your features, not mask them. But when foundation sits on top of the skin, settles into fine lines, or creates a thick, powdery finish, it instantly adds years to your face and takes away the elegance you're trying to project. Many women fall into this trap because they're trying to cover texture, discoloration, or age spots. The instinct makes sense, but heavy coverage rarely achieves the soft, youthful effect we hope for. Instead, it can highlight the very things we want to hide. Overly dramatic contour, frosty highlighter, or dark, harsh lip colors can also overwhelm the face and create a look that feels artificial rather than polished. The goal isn't to avoid makeup, it's to apply it with intention. Opt for lightweight foundations or tinted moisturizers that even out the skin tone without creating a mask-like effect. Cream-based products often blend more seamlessly on mature skin than powder formulas. Choose blush shades that add a natural flush instead of a harsh pop of color. And for the eyes, soft definition always looks more refined than thick eyeliner or heavy shimmer. A fresh, glowing, breathable finish reads as expensive because it feels effortless. It allows your real features, not the products, to shine. And most importantly, it reflects confidence rather than insecurity. When your makeup enhances rather than competes with your natural beauty, everything about your appearance looks more elevated. Your expression, your energy, your presence. Now that we've touched on makeup, let's explore another personal detail that has just as much impact, something that frames your entire face and can dramatically influence whether you look polished or not. Hair is one of the first things people notice, and yet it's also one of the easiest areas to overlook. The truth is, nothing cheapens your appearance faster than neglected hair. Whether it's dry and brittle, noticeably overgrown, uneven in texture, or showing harsh color banding from old dye jobs. Even when your outfit is stylish and your makeup is flawless, hair that looks tired or unmaintained pulls everything down instantly. As we age, hair naturally becomes more vulnerable. It loses density, softness, and shine. That means old habits, like wearing the same long layers for decades, skipping trims, or relying on box dyes, start to show more dramatically. Split ends travel upward, thinning the bottom of your hair. Roots and uneven color demarcation create a dull, patchy effect. And overly dark or overly warm tones can harden your facial features, making your entire look feel heavy instead of polished. But the good news? Healthy-looking, well-managed hair doesn't require dramatic changes. It simply requires intention. Regular trims make your hair appear fuller and more expensive instantly. Soft, dimensional color brightens your face and adds movement. A smoothing serum or leave-in conditioner can transform dry, frizzy strands into a refined, elegant texture. And choosing a haircut that suits your current features, not the ones you had at 30, creates a look that feels modern, confident, and effortlessly sophisticated. And let's not forget styling. You don't need perfect curls or a salon blowout every day, but a little polish goes a long way. Even a simple, clean part, a quick round brush blow dry, or a sleek, low bun signals care and refinement. Ultimately, great hair makes everything you wear look better. It frames your face, lifts your features, and communicates that you value your appearance in a subtle, graceful way. Now that we've addressed hair, let's move to another detail that often goes unnoticed: but has the power to make even the most beautiful outfit look instantly cheaper. Ready for the next one? Shoes are one of the strongest visual signals of personal style, and yet they're also one of the most common reasons an outfit looks unintentionally cheap. Even when everything else is perfect, your dress, your accessories, your grooming, worn-out shoes can break the entire impression in seconds. Scuffed toes, peeling faux leather, flattened soles, stretched-out straps, or faded suede all send one clear message. This outfit was not finished with care. What many women don't realize is that shoes carry a disproportionate amount of visual weight. People often look at them instinctively because shoes say so much about how put together you are. If your shoes are tired, the whole look feels tired. If the shoes are overly trendy, plastic-looking, or designed with loud embellishments, they instantly cheapen even the most sophisticated outfit. And after 50, footwear becomes even more crucial, not just for comfort, but for the elegance and structure it adds to your posture and your overall presence. But here's the upside. You don't need expensive shoes to look expensive. You just need clean, well-maintained, and well-chosen ones. Simple silhouettes, pointed flats, minimal sandals, sleek ankle boots, polished loafers are timeless and always look elevated. Neutral colors like black, tan, ivory, or soft metallics pair with everything and never feel loud or flashy. High-quality materials, even at an affordable price, can last years if you care for them properly. Brushing suede, conditioning leather, replacing worn heel caps, or using insoles to maintain shape. Avoid shoes that are overly decorated, made of shiny plastic-like materials, or designed with complicated straps that cheapen the look. Instead, lean into structured shapes and clean lines. And if a pair is clearly past its prime, don't force it to keep going. Retiring it often instantly upgrades your entire wardrobe. Your shoes communicate the final message of your outfit. I pay attention to detail. And once your footwear is polished and intentional, every step you take feels more refined. Now that shoes are covered, let's move on to something equally surprising, an element many women think makes them look stylish, but too often has the exact opposite effect. Ready? Wearing pieces covered in big, bold logos is one of the quickest ways to make an outfit look cheaper. Ironically, even when those logos come from luxury brands. The truth is, style isn't about displaying a label, it's about expressing refinement. And nothing disrupts that refined look faster than oversized branding, repeating monograms, or pieces that scream for attention rather than complement your presence. The issue isn't the brand itself, high-end or affordable. It doesn't matter. The issue is the message loud logos send. Look at the brand, not the woman. When the label becomes the focal point, your elegance gets lost. Instead of appearing polished and intentional, the outfit feels flashy, performative, and overly eager to impress. And after 50, sophistication comes from subtlety, not from advertising what you're wearing. Over-branding also clashes easily with the rest of your outfit. A large logo on a handbag can overpower delicate jewelry. A monogrammed scarf can fight with patterns in your clothing. Even a big branded belt buckle can interrupt the clean lines that make a silhouette look expensive. The eye becomes distracted, and the harmony of your look disappears. The key is choosing pieces that speak through quality, not logos. A well-structured handbag with no visible branding often looks far more luxurious than one plastered with monograms. A simple leather belt with a minimal buckle elevates your outfit more than a giant metal logo ever could. Clothes with clean stitching, thoughtful tailoring, and beautiful texture will always look richer than items relying on their labels to appear elevated. If you truly love branded pieces, opt for ones where the logo is subtle, tone-on-tone, small, or part of a refined design. Subtle branding whispers sophistication. Loud branding shouts for attention. Once you shift from logo-driven pieces to quality-driven ones, your entire wardrobe instantly feels more elevated, timeless, and adult. Now that we've addressed logos, let's move into another often overlooked detail, one that affects even the most elegant outfits and can instantly cheapen your appearance without you even realizing it. Ready for the next one? Nothing undermines an outfit faster than wrinkled, creased, or poorly maintained clothing. You can be wearing the most flattering silhouette, the perfect color, or the most elegant accessories, yet if your blouse is crumpled, your pants are rumpled behind the knees, or your dress shows deep fold lines, the entire look instantly loses its sophistication. Wrinkles signal one thing: a lack of care, and elegance is built on the opposite: intentionality. Many women underestimate how powerful, crisp, smooth fabric can be. Well-pressed clothing immediately communicates polish, professionalism, and confidence. Meanwhile, wrinkled fabric makes even high-quality pieces look cheap. Linen that's left unsteamed turns from relaxed to sloppy. Cotton shirts that aren't ironed appear lazy instead of classic. Knitwear that's stretched out at the elbows or puckering at the seams creates an unkempt effect no matter how you style it. Maintenance matters just as much as the garment itself. Clothing that's been washed too harshly, hung improperly, or folded carelessly often shows wear long before it should. Color fading, stretched hems, twisted seams, or puckered stitching are all subtle indicators that drag your appearance downward. These issues don't scream for attention, but they quietly chip away at the polished look you're aiming for. The solution is simple: treat your clothes with respect. Invest in a handheld steamer. It's quicker and easier than ironing. Hang delicate pieces to dry so they retain their shape. Store knitwear folded to avoid stretching. Use gentle detergents to protect color richness. Even small habits, like buttoning shirts before washing or using padded hangers for structured items, make a noticeable difference. Elevated style isn't about having a large wardrobe, it's about keeping the wardrobe you have in excellent condition. Smooth fabric, clean lines, and garments that hold their shape always look more expensive, regardless of what you paid for them. And once your clothing looks crisp and intentional, your entire presence feels more refined. Now, as we move into the final thing, let's talk about an element that has nothing to do with clothes, hair, or makeup, yet has more impact on your appearance than almost anything else. Even the most elegant outfit can lose its impact if your posture or body language works against you. Poor posture, like slouching, rounding your shoulders, collapsing your chest, or tilting your head forward, instantly cheapens your appearance because it disrupts the natural lines and structure of your silhouette. Clothing drapes differently, proportions shift, and you lose the polished presence that makes any outfit look refined. What many women don't realize is that posture influences perception just as much as clothing does. When you stand tall with your shoulders relaxed and your spine lengthened, everything you wear looks more intentional. Your jackets sit better, your blouses fall smoothly, your accessories frame your face instead of fighting against your stance. Posture communicates confidence without saying a word, and confidence always looks expensive. Sloppy behavior can have a similar effect. Rushed movements, fidgeting, dragging your feet, or constantly adjusting your clothes send the message that you're uncomfortable or distracted. Elegance comes from calm, controlled, deliberate motion. When your gestures are smooth and your pace is steady, even simple outfits gain sophistication. Think of posture and movement as the final styling layer, one that doesn't cost a thing, yet enhances everything else you've put effort into. Improving posture doesn't require perfection. It's about small, mindful adjustments, lifting through the crown of your head, relaxing your jaw, engaging your core, placing your feet with intention. These subtle shifts instantly elevate not only how you look, but how you feel. In the end, refinement is a blend of appearance and presence. How you carry yourself can elevate or undermine your entire look, And when posture and behavior align with your style, you project confidence, poise, and timeless elegance, no matter what you're wearing. If any of these 10 things made you pause for a moment or made you think, oh, I might be doing that, then this is your reminder that you're not alone. Every woman, no matter her age or style, has at least one habit that can unintentionally cheapen her appearance. And the beautiful thing is that each one of these habits is completely fixable. That's why I'd love to hear from you. Which of the 10 stood out the most? Which one are you ready to let go of starting today? Share your thoughts, your experiences, or even your style frustrations in the comments. Your story might be exactly what another woman needs to hear. And if this video helped you see your wardrobe and daily habits in a new way, don't forget to give it a like, share it with a friend, and subscribe to Wellness 360 for more style, confidence, and lifestyle guidance tailored for women over 50. And here's a little invitation. Tell me which topic you want me to dive deeper into next. Do you want a full video on looking polished, on effortless elegance, on the top habits of stylish women? Your suggestions shape this channel, so don't be shy. If you take just one thing from this video, let it be this. Looking expensive has nothing to do with money. It's about intention, care, and the subtle details that show self-respect. When you refine the small things, your grooming, your fit, your posture, your entire presence transforms. You don't just look better, you feel better, move better, and show up in the world with a quiet, powerful confidence. Thank you for spending your time with Wellness 360 today. I hope this video gives you the clarity and motivation to elevate your style in ways that feel doable, natural, and authentic to who you are. And before you go, here's a teaser for what's coming next. A full guide on how to look polished. Every single day, simple habits, elegant shortcuts, and style principles that make you look effortlessly put together from morning to night. Trust me, you won't want to miss it.